right, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, game number 2 here in this best of 3. LGD Gaming up 1-0 over Vici Gaming here in the finals. Chance to go to the minor on the line. LGD 1 game away. Vici Gaming trying to prevent that and force a third and final game right here. Draft is underway. I am Breaky CPK, going to be your caster for the series as I've been throughout all of these Chinese qualifiers throughout this last week. It's been a fun journey. Excited to see which of these teams move on. And again, one of the more entertaining games definitely of this week here. I've had that in first game where just back and forth clashes between these guys. Yes, there were moments where you're kind of thinking, what the hell are they doing? But hey, that makes for entertaining games in my opinion. So in the end, though, LGD capitalized and was able to pull through with the victory. So draft is underway here. Elder Titan, the first pick for Vici Gaming. You have a Witch Doctor Phantom Lancer response on the other side. So Elder Titan coming out. Vici Gaming taking it themselves. This time Land M plays a great Elder Titan. I've talked about that last game as well in the draft. Again, LGD prioritized the Elder Titan's second pick themselves last game. So Vici wanted to make sure not to give that up. You also see they banned Clockwork and Shadow Fiend, actually. Very interesting bans by Vici, in my opinion. Considering those were both heroes that they both had, they banned both of them, though. Usually, I feel like you could get away with banning the Clockwork and not necessarily banning the Shadow Fiend, because without the Clockwork, teams aren't as tempted to pick up the Shadow Fiend. Still definitely could, but they decided to ban it, especially since they played that combo themselves last game. Go back to, very interesting. But anyways, they take it out. They go Tidehunter to follow it up as well. So Young 11 going to be playing the Tidehunter this time around. But yeah, Witch Doctor Phantom Lancer start for LGD Gaming. So definitely a change of pace there. And also making a point to get one of their hardcores in their first 2 picks. They almost expect to be the safe lane hero for the team.
10 seconds remaining.
Also like the Witch Doctor in general. The Maledict's going to be strong, and that Cask always an annoying ability to deal with. So bans to follow. Before the next tier of picks, you had a Faceless Void banned by Vici. And I'm trying to figure out their last one. Maybe something like a Brewmaster. Brewmaster ban could be good. He is a pretty strong offlaner right now, but I'm going to go Queen of Pain. So they take away a mid option instead. LGD took out Puck and DK themselves, so a couple of mid options as well. OD is still on the board, and especially whenever I'm casting Vici Gaming, I always like to bring up that hero because it seems like that it's one of the more played, and they both, Paparazzi and Ori, can both play it and play it very, very well. So has to be a hero that's at least thought about here when it comes to this draft. But LGD looking for their third pick. Still need a position 4 as well. Earth Spirit is still on the board. They want to have some follow-up aggressive gank presence. Something like a Night Stalker is not there. Never mind. Right as I was saying that, I saw that is indeed banned. Sand King available.
Team pick.
So is Razor. So Razor happening here for LGD Gaming. Got a Razor with a Phantom Lancer. PL able to get the early Diffusal Blade. Can definitely fight with the team effectively.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Vici Gaming maybe thinking about a core they could pick up that could help them deal with the Phantom Lancer. I look back at Fenrir again. Disruptor, once again, has to be a hero that I'm sure he could end up with. In general, good this game as he usually is. Yeah, Shadow Demon could be interesting too, actually. See that being brought up in chat, but I don't know if I've seen Vici Gaming play a lot of Shadow Demon recently. Rasto's still there as well. Wouldn't want to go the Phoenix this time around. The Supernova probably wouldn't last too long in these fights. So I doubt that's going to be the route they go.
Disruptor.
Yeah, they do go Disruptor. I feel like that's always a safe bet for Vici. So yet to get their position 1 or 2, and on the other side, LGD has their position 1 and 2. You figure at least. They could interchange Razor and Phantom Lancer mid-safe lane depending on the matchups.
5 seconds remaining.
I go back to the Sand King especially. Having that lead stun would be pretty nice this game. Could go something like an Undying for extra lane harassment, trying to secure that lane wherever he supports. There was one team that played a lot of Undying recently. I don't think it was out of these teams. I want to say it was VGJ Thunder. Like that's like their top played hero within the last month. Rubik. Always fun to see Rubik. There is plenty of big abilities to steal this game. And his aura is already pretty solid against the E team.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So now Vici Gaming having to think about their cores. Who's Paparazzi and Ori going to play? OD is still there.
Turn to
Weaver.
There they go, Weaver. LGD played the Weaver last time, Ame. So this time, Paparazzi most likely going to play it. And that's a player-hero combination that we've definitely seen many of times before.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
It's got to be one of the more dumber sounds that any hero makes. But it's hilarious at the same time. So Storm Spirit ban from LGD.
Remaining.
Vici. They're probably going to look towards an
5
offlaner here
seconds remaining.
to ban.
Radiant team pick.
Nyx, I think of Medusa. Medusa is still on the board, and they just banned Nyx Assassin, so there's a Phantom Lancer on the other side. Medusa may not be the best pick because of that,
remaining.
but again, it's not like Phantom Lancer's not enough of a reason to not pick up
5 seconds
Medusa.
LGD's turn to pick.
The sack.
Oof. Oof. Did not see that coming. Leshrac. Ori Leshrac. Nice. Okay. I think he ran this at Captain's Draft, I want to say. I think I remember seeing him play it in Captain's Draft.
10 seconds remaining.
It makes a little more sense on the whole Nyx Assassin ban, too. That spiked
5
carapace would have been really
seconds
annoying.
remaining.
As well as just the mana burn. Vici already qualified for TI. That's definitely not true. I don't think any team has already qualified for TI technically. I believe there's like only 25% of the points are out so far. Yeah, 27% of the points are out. I forget what the threshold was that you needed. I think maybe Secret it might already be qualified. But outside of them, I'm pretty sure no one else is 100% qualified. Yeah, Vici Gaming is currently 5th on the overall standings list. Actually got it right here. It's the Dota Pro Circuit points. Oh, what do we got?
Choose your
Doom.
hero.
Okay. Doom seems nice here. You get that. You get the Doom off against both of these cores. It's going to do a lot of work. So a Chalice Doom to finish it off. All right, Vici Gaming relying on the Leshrac Ori combo to force a game 3 here. Interesting stuff. Ame is going to be the one playing the Phantom Lancer. You have maybe on Razor. I was thinking that they would... I wonder if they're going to try to match up Razor against Leshrac, though, still. Seems like he would fare much better off than Phantom Lancer would. But with who's playing it, maybe not. Yeah, Leshrac is a good pick against the Phantom Lancer as well, of course, as it's being brought up. Of course, all the illusions that he creates, Leshrac can drop those between his Diabolic Edict, but more so the Pulse Nova that he has there.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, here we go. Oh, look at FY showing off that he has money. Having some sweet skins.
Thirty seconds to battle.
So who's up here? It is the Phantom Lancer up here. So yeah, Phantom Lancer is going to be the safe lane. Razor will be in the mid. Oh no, so that was right. For some reason I was thinking differently. So yeah, that does make sense then. Okay. So yeah, have Razor matched up against the Leshrac. For some reason I thought the players were swapped. Maybe they were swapped for
The
a second.
battle
I don't know.
begins.
Anyways. Leshrac, though, he's
Is a great
going
conductor.
bottom? Really? So they're actually going to send Leshrac bottom, and they're just going to have Weaver mid instead to go up against the Razor. Weaver can Shikuchi out of the static links pretty effectively, so perhaps a reason why they like this matchup. What is going on down here? Chalice, oh no. He went for the pull. He's being massively blocked by Elder Tiny. Jukes left. Split Earth ready again, though. That's going to not connect. Meanwhile, Young 11 goes down at the top lane. Chalice is able to TP out, but Young 11 dropping at the top lane. Both offlaners getting heavily harassed. I think they both were actually going for a pull. And it backfires for Tidehunter, actually. Doom did get down a ward as well. I'm guessing that blocks, yep. Blocks the pole camp.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're going to do some good damage right here. Witch Doctor with the level 1 Maledict. Makes sense, really. That's done so minimal at level 1. And they got the Rubik Lift. That's probably how they killed him the first time. But this time around, not going to be enough damage. Elder Titan, he's going to go for a creep pull. Try to get some more effective lane positioning for the Tidehunter, who's now hiding in the trees up here. Interesting. Oh, wow, they see Elder Titan doing this, though, of course, and they're going to even TP in Witch Doctor is at least. There's that cast because he gets level 2. Doesn't have anything to bounce to, however, but some nice hero blocking going on again. Maledict has one more tick. If they get one more auto attack, maybe? No, it's not going to be enough. Oh, so close. Oh, wow, he actually got another one off. 20 life for Elder Titan, but he manages to survive. Rubik had those boots running him down.
Just what that
So did Elder Titan, to be fair, but yeah, unable to do enough damage, so good getaway.
Invisibility.
How's middle doing? Razor versus the Weaver. Razor is 10-7, Weaver right now 7-2. There's that link. There's a Shikuchi. Actually stole quite a bit of damage. He's hitting like for 14 damage right now, so yeah, Razor could just stand here and not be too worried. Bottom lane, Doom staying in the face of Fenrir. Kinetic Field will zone him out, though. Phantom Lancer, of course, having fantastic farm at the top lane. He's 15 and 8. Leshrac is doing great at the bottom. What kind of items does Leshrac go for, we think? More aggressive style. More defense. Yule's potentially pretty good on him. I expect a Kaya for sure. Seems like one of these heroes where Kaya would be pretty damn good on him. A Bloodstone, perhaps. Lan M. Close call. Obviously, the lift was already used. Rubik actually had a Fade Bolt, too. Huh. Choosing not to use it, though. Level 1 Fade Bolt.
A gift from the
I'm going to go ahead and guess that wasn't going to be enough damage. I
dig that.
assume that these players have played plenty of matches to understand how much damage these abilities do. So, but yeah, might as well sit on the mana. Granted, he picks up a regen rune. So damn it, he might as well use it. Link once again. This time, only 26 damage sapped. Not as much. Bottom lane, lift on a Disruptor, brings him back in. Chalice has that regen kicking in from the Scorched Earth. FY. He's trying to run away from Lan M and just going to throw out the Fade Bolt in return. Split Earth, unfortunately, missing. And that's the thing with Leshrac. Unless he has a setup stun, that Split Earth can be very difficult to land. Quite the long cast time. Top lane, Titanor is taking some pressure up there. I'm keeping an eye on that, but there's the Echo Stomp onto the Splitter setup. Gets it on Doom, going for the auto attack. Diabolic Edict does up as well and gets the kill on a Doom. They are going to get the turn kill onto Lan M, however, FY will eventually fall too. So, numbers-wise, 2 for 1 in favor of Vici Gaming. At that bottom lane, you do see Tie Hunter getting a little bit lower, but manages to stay alive and pops the Shrine. Radiant team going to do the same thing over here. So Leshrac's going to go the drums first, at least. Nice tempo for this game. Paparazzi putting priority on a bottle here in the middle lane. ASAP. Glimpse, Doom. There's a Splitter set up. Echo Stomp. Wake him up. Chalice, Scorched Earth, man. It's just too much regen.
That should help.
He's good. Oh, well, that Split Earth will land, actually, and it might be enough damage. Elder Tiny can get in for another Echo Stomp. He's diving for this. He's going to be stopped, though, with the Infernal Blade, and he'll end up falling. They also get the kill on Disruptor. That's the case of hitting Tunnel Vision, ladies and gentlemen. Diving way too much. And they end up feeding 2 kills.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Obviously, great rotations, to be fair. In fact, even Phantom Lancer pointing to the bottom lane to assist right there.
Dire's top tower is
And
under
he'll just
attack.
push it out instead.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Middle lane, 39-16 Razor, 25 and 4
attack.
Weavers. So Razor continues to have the advantage here in the middle. Yeah, Phantom Lancer overall leading the network chart. Ori's in trouble, man. Ori's dead? Oh, the Echo Stomp saving it for now. Infernal Blade, it's going to be enough, though. Able to stay on top of him with that Scorched Earth as well. Yeah, Ori was really low at the beginning there. Meanwhile, middle lane, X-Nova gets picked off. Looks like he was scouting things out. Got found in their jungle. But able to pick off the Leshrac at the top. Guessing he's going to port to the bottom lane? No, he's heading top, actually. Bottom's being pushed in right now from Ame, but so they send Titaner down there actually. And they're just going to send Leshrac to the top for now. Yeah, I pronounce it Lan M, like 2 words almost. It could be Lanham though, or like consecutive. I've definitely heard it both ways as well. Speaking of Somnus, he's in the middle lane here. Trying to put some pressure on the tower a little bit at least. Eye of the Storm was active, as there was a minor engagement. Bottom lane Titaner, does he have Ravage? No, he's not level 6 just yet. He's getting close, but it's not going to be enough. Maledict's put up, and that, if anything, should tick him down. Yep, X-Nova credit for the kill. Had that haste rune to help. Level 2 Maledict doing work. Top lane. Thought they were stunning somebody. Just the creep wave, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And now Doom's back down here, so Phantom Lancer goes back to the top lane. Ame just finding farm all over the map. He's got 1,000 gold saved up, so probably going to see that Diffusal Blade coming out next for him. He's well on his way to it. Razor also has a drums just about finished. On the other side, Leshrac, his drums also just about finished. And then you have Weaver.
Denied.
Weaver's going in Urn, really? Huh. That is a very curious item on a position 1 Weaver, essentially. I guess he feels like he needs it for more sustain, but that's odd. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like, why not a medallion instead into an eventual solar crest? Like, I know they're completely different items, but not that I'm questioning Paparazzi by any means. Just more so trying to figure out the logic behind an Urn. I don't think he usually does this either. I just saw him play it the other day, and he definitely did not go in Urn.
Gold for me.
Is that with the Ring of Aquila, so no boots just yet, though, for Paparazzi. And as I say that, he's getting linked up. Well, look at all that damage stolen. 147 for the Razor. Wants to try to push this middle tower in, especially with all that stolen damage, I'm sure. Nope, he'll fall back, actually. Look at this smoke gank, meanwhile. Vici Gaming. They were hoping Razor would push up, but Somnus a little bit too smart for that. I don't know. I don't think they saw that smite. I didn't see any pings coming out. It's possible that they might have seen something with this ward, but the way he fell back almost seemed like he knew something was up. I mean, they are missing bottom lane completely. FY, they could catch him. He's going for the TP. He's out. No, he's not. Glimpse back. He thought he poured it. All of a sudden, he's back here. And now he's in some trouble. Titaner going to gush him up. Rubik, just a matter of delaying the inevitable. Space created for sure is finally going to tick down, but you look at the bottom tower during that. They are going to manage to kill it. Middle lane, Ame, he's fine. And yeah, the Diffusal is definitely well on its way. He has both Alacrities purchased
middle tower is under attack.
at this point. It's definitely something Vici Gaming does have going, is pushing towers, especially with Leshrac. Although he maxed out Split Earth first, interesting. More for kill potential. A little bit of farm too, but not as strong for pushing the towers.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gold is a great conductor. Always restored. Almighty money.
Phantom Lancer going to take out Ancients. And just a couple more minutes, not even, before he's going to have the Diffusal Blade. Doom up, actually, onto Elder Titan. Nice deny there from Young 11. Still is dead, though. Chalice running away. Has those drums. Weaver cannot chase. Yeah, do have a Shrine use if they wanted it. What is going on down here? Holy crap. Leshrac being dove so massively. Rubik actually stole the Pulse Nova to help kill him. He's going to end up dying to the Tier 3 tower. Razor will port out, though. Ravage used as he ports in. Child's going to end up going down, but Razor's here with the Eye of the Storm. Out comes the Cask as well. Bounces over to Young 11. You see the auto attacks of Phantom Lancer, and the draining the damage of Razor. Eventually a couple more auto attacks from him due in Tidehunter. You saw Weaver get away, but the response at the Shrine area, fighting at a Shrine, always so dangerous. And yet again there, so LGD wins that fight, as well as managing to kill Leshrac in his base on top of that.
Dire's middle tower
FY stole Shikuchi, he's good. Yeah, FY has so much to steal this game. He has the big ultimates, he has great simple abilities, I guess you can call them, you know, such as a Shikuchi is very, very powerful. Things like Glimpso could be strong.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Leshrac, we saw, you know, managed to get something like the top block. Really anything from Leshrac you're probably fine with. Maybe not the Pulse Nova as much, although he got the kill on Leshrac last time. What do they find here? That would be Ori once again. Ori just is not having a good game. He is going to be run down again.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, these cores not working out the best, unfortunately. Glimpse on a Razor, so Disruptor will stay alive. Weaver went right into a Spirit Vessel. He's going to end up dying. No, the time lapse just in time. Wow, he had to have like 100 life. Maledict, it's going to do good damage here, but not nearly enough. Going the straight up Spirit Vessel, man. Am I is this meta like new? Did I miss this? Is this an old school? Obviously, it can't be an old school thing. I mean, Spirit Vessel has only been around so long. Is Paparazzi showing us the future of how to play Weaver? I mean, but that going a straight Spirit Vessel, definitely, especially with a Leshrac on your team, building the early drums. I mean, this is a team that wants to win in the mid game, like going into the mid game here. They're down 3,000 net worth, unfortunately, right now. So the tempo of the game is definitely not going how they like, considering the strategy they're going for. Weaver finally going to be purchasing boots and going into power treads. Doom has the BKB queued up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Oh, going to top lane, Weaver. The sap is on. Witch Doctor can get the cast stun. Time lapse the other way. Good job at Paparazzi. Did not want to hold that. They're not going to be able to catch up to him. He'll TP out in time. He goes to the bottom lane. Wants to try to Sakuchi in and catch somebody. Disruptor's the one that's caught, though. Fenrir holding his ground, pops a Shrine. Chalice is going to TP out in time. The stomp, no, he's not. Disruptor had a glimpse as well. Anyway, Split Earth will help finish.
Stokes the furnace.
They do collapse for the kill on a Doom at least.
Bounty.
Tidehunter going to be going the Blink Dagger. 1960 gold saved up, 2,000 now, so he is just about there. And Ravage is not almost off cooldown. Wait, did he when did he use that? He must use that very recently. Did he use that here? I didn't notice it actually. I see Phantom Lancer, 1,400 more gold saved up after the defusal. So, of course, the Yashin and the Manta's coming now. Razor, he's working on a BKB. Pretty much get those two items, and LGD is going to be set very well. Even Doom's going the BKB. Well, it's going to be a little bit longer for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
because by then, Vici Gaming's still really trying to recover.
Radiant are scanning.
Weaver, he's still not going boots. That's the second time he's had the boots queued up, and he just doesn't end up getting them. He actually has Perseverance now. He's going to go Lincoln's here. Lincoln's is good. And they finally land him in the middle lane. That's a kill. The Maledict, if anything, will take him down. Just matter of getting the last hit. There you go. X-Nova, credit for the kill. And now going to push the middle tower. Easy tier 1. Rubik's trying to find somebody.
Radiant's middle tower has
Bottom
fallen.
lane, Weaver. Having to be careful as Somnus comes in. Getting that BKB just about finished. But yeah, Lincoln's, it's one of those games where Lincoln's is good, but it's also... there's several things that can obviously take it off fairly easily. Specifically Phantom Lancer, both the Diffusal as well as Spear Lance. Leshrac does have a Soul Booster finish. Bloodstone's almost completed. So Rubik's going to harass him a little bit. Buying some time for Doom to get here. Doom does have his ultimate. He also has a double damage rune. Not going to commit for that, though. But yeah, the Bloodstone on Leshrac, Lincoln's on Weaver. Those are their next core item. So both teams are going to be getting their next tier of items very shortly here. And that's when the next set of fights are most certainly going to be taking place. 4,000 net worth lead in the meantime for LGD. You see Vici Gaming actually is smoked up, though. They do want to pick something, bait out the Weaver, but LGD is not falling for it. I don't think they had vision over here unless it got counter-warded at the last second, but they knew something was up. They easily fall back. And FY even is just going to push out the bottom lane while they're all up there. Phantom Lancer. I believe the Manta style must be finished, or no? He's just going to go Yasha into now a heart even. So he doesn't even want the Manta style at this rate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I still can't get over the Spirit Vessel. Paparazzi, first item Spirit Vessel. Man, this is a complete change of pace of this game all of a sudden. Game 1, just non-stop action. Game 2 was a bit of action early on, but these last 5 minutes or so have just been very AFK farm heavy. But again, now you have the BKB being delivered at least to Razor. Courier almost here, and it seems like now they are going to be confident, finally going for more objectives, pushing the bottom lane.
Dire's top
We see the
tower
blink
is
on
under
time.
attack.
Never mind, he actually didn't go to the blink. He went to Hannah
Radiant's
Midas instead.
bottom tower is
Young
under
11
attack.
is going to have a blink now, though. And so the Hannah Midas definitely
Radiant
paying off already.
structures are fortified.
Idea that he's going to get a blink
top
before a
tower
fight would
is
actually
under
happen
attack.
anyways. And they're going to try to Ninja Roshan. Ame just joins the Echo Stomp. They don't know what's going on. It's not the fastest Roshan team, though. Oh, here we go. Somnus pops that BKB. The Ravage does nothing for him. Lan M just gets torn through like it's freaking paper
Dire's top
with a
tower
hot
is
knife
under attack.
or something. No, it's usually butter with a hot knife, isn't it? Anyway, Somnus now running after Ori. Limps back as the BKB wears off, but LGD is like, all right, we'll do Roshan now. Sure. Thanks for softening him up a little bit. Blink Dagger is purchased by Tidehunter. They're already spread out, though. They're not going to defend this. It's a lost cause, and more progress being made for LGD now. Would a hot knife cut through paper easier? I don't even think that makes sense. Well, Weaver almost has a Lincoln Sphere, so you better watch out.
Mere coin.
Yeah, Spirit Vessel on the Lincolns, it goes without saying, but his damage is just not nearly intimidating enough. He is pretty tanky. He has 1630 life with the talent as well. And again, Lincolns will make it a little even more difficult to kill him, so that's the good news, but they need damage output. Their damage output right now, especially in the physical sense, is pretty weak. At least they have Bloodstone finished on Leshrac.
Top tower is under attack.
14 charges, good to go. Bottom, Phantom Lancer's hiding. He's ready to go in, isn't he? Yeah, he wants to fight this. TP, mass TPs. The unfortunate thing is Phantom Lancer is not the best at catching people and keeping them in place. Yeah, that was LGD trying to really catch Vici Gaming off guard, but Vici a little bit too quick that time around. Yep, it is game 2, guys. A 1-0 lead for LGD. The notches up here are correct. That being asked in chat. Levels, Razor is leading the way, level 17. Soon to be 18, so that level 3 Eye of the Storm coming along. Has the link damage steal as well as 15 agility at level 10.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
A tithe to the impurities.
Gold for me.
Oh, Witch Doctor almost has his own Spirit Vessel. He's going to get on the same level of Weaver. Alright, so Weaver now has the Lincoln's finish and is going to go in the Maelstrom. Again, choosing just simply not to go boots this game. So really relying on that Shikuchi for the speed.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant are scanning.
Radiant scanned out the illusions at least coming in, but not much more. Aegis still on Phantom Lancer. How is he looking towards the heart? He has the Reaver finished. 1600. He's going to have a heart in the next couple of minutes. Goes back to the damage lacking on the side of Vici Gaming. I mean, well, to be fair, Leshrac does deal some good damage against the Phantom Lancer, ideally. I almost want to say like a casual Hooded Defiance wouldn't be a bad choice here for Phantom Lancer, but by now probably not going to see that. A pipe would be good for the team. Where's an engagement over here? Doom's applied to Leshrac. Chalice is running after him with the BKB pop. Another Infernal play. That's going to be a kill. Going to deny him? Oh, Young 11. He tried to deny him. Not going to happen, though. Meanwhile, back here, they catch Disruptor. Doom did his job. He is going to go down, but a 2-for-1 exchange right now. Phantom Lancer's not even here. He's just pushing out top lane. And LGD, they're still sticking around as if they want to fight this. At least looking for an opening. See Leshrac, of course, down to 9 seconds, or not 9 seconds, but 9 charges on the Bloodstone. And into the strat pause we go. So Vici Gaming looking things over, being like, wait, why does our Weaver have a Spirit Vessel Lincolns at 26 minutes? He does almost have a Maelstrom, though. But yeah, Leshrac, especially now that he's died with the Bloodstone and down to 9 charges, his farm is feeling underwhelming as well. They're going to smoke up. Vici, no doubt, getting to a spot of getting fairly desperate here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ravage ready to go. This is a chance here for Vici Gaming, finding the opening. National Spirit going out. Ami just runs on in on top of Ori. Ori's going to be forced to force staff away. The Ravage did go off. A BKB up from Razor once again. They finish off Disruptor running after Young 11. Rubik is going to get picked up as well, so an eye for eye with the supports, but Tidehunter's run down. Now Ori, again the down block, eating the Pulse Nova. It's not going to be enough. The Ear Splitter almost gets a kill to Ame. He still had the Aegis, worst case. Just do not have the damage to finish him off, though. Nice job just joining the Echo Stomp once again. As Paparazzi takes that X-Nova back here, though, so Paparazzi being slippery. And getting the support picks at least. Doom was unable to make it, but there's the Aegis reclaim. So again, Phantom Lancer has the full heart. And now he's going to go back to the Manta style even. Alright, so Weaver. Diffusal Blade is actually his choice instead.
Is a great conductor.
It is really strong on Weaver. On top of the 20 mana break talent that he has and the Gemini attacks. So it is good to see some decent damage now coming out from him. But yeah, going back to LGD, a pipe would be really good on this team. Doom would probably be your best candidate for that. Maybe Razor. But he's definitely not going there. He has an S and a Y. He's going to Nags, actually. And right now he has a Refresher queued up on top of that. So, man, if he gets Ags Refresher, that's actually going to be insane. That Eye of the Storm is going to do so much work. But yeah, Doom insisting on going the Shadow Blade instead. Wants a way to really get in there and apply his Doom.
Illusion!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're going middle lane. Is LGD going to force Vici Gaming to fall back? They're pushing tier 2 top. Might at least get the tower kill up here, but they are going to lose mid tier 2 most likely. Fortification is ready.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I was going to say, maybe they want to save it for tier 3 though, but nope, they use it right here. Not going to be able to defend, however. They are pushing tier 3 top, but okay, Ame, he gets glimpsed. Yeah, that's pretty big. So now they know Ame's not going to be here at least, but everyone else is. So LGD, they don't want to trade right now, having the advantage. That's the last thing you want to be doing, so they just simply fall back. They're feeling in a very comfortable spot, and they should be. 10,000 net worth lead right now, and it's not like they're going to start scaling off anytime soon. Phantom Lancer going to still continue to get bigger. Razor has the axe finished. Now he has the Shiva queued up. So no refresher, but axe alone. Got the 0.1 Eye of the Storm strike interval on top of that.
A golden thread.
Oh boy. Tidehunter. See him on the uphill. Oh, they'll find Disruptor. They take that kill. They might also get a Tidehunter. He has a Ravage. Will he commit for it? Try to stay alive. He would have a dieback, worst case. Razor, he's going to run him down. So they're going to force that dieback possibly. He's just diving into the base. LGD, careful going too deep. Paparazzi's here now. With that Diffusal Blade. So Razor running the other direction. And makes his way out. Weaver's chasing though. Without your Tidehunter, might be risky. FY, he finds Slash Rack, he steals a Splitter. Yep, he actually, and Splitter is a great ability because the insta-cast is here right there, Paparazzi. He gets off the time-lapse, so at the last second, once again, throws out a Swarm, but Ori just can't do a damn thing. Pulse Nova on top of the Earth Splitter. It's not going to connect, though. Somnus got out of range. He will get picked off, too much damage from the Weaver. Weaver does not have a second time-lapse, however, and Infernal Blade will help cut him down. He does have a buyback. 75 seconds he's dead for currently. Middle tier 3. They're going to start doing damage to it. Tidehunter's up in 7, so maybe wait for that. Go for a Ravage initiation. LGD, well, they keep going. They are missing that Eye of the Storm and Axe effect. Ame still insisting on going. Here we go. Ravage initiation. No buyback just yet on a Weaver. The sleep on top of that. Doom is applied, though, to Ori. That's not good. Leshrax's having a run. Chalice doesn't want to overcommit. Ame does, though. He says, I got you, buddy. Nope, he needs to get back now. Doppelganger backwards. Ame is getting very low, actually. The heart barely keeping him alive. Not enough. He will indeed go down. Oh, boy. LGD. What are they doing? They had won that fight up until that point, and then they throw them the Phantom Lancer in their face.
A tithe to the impurities.
And Weaver was patient, did not end up buying back. You know, all they lost was a tier 3. Really not that big of a deal.
Regeneration.
Yeah, like I was saying, though, with the Razor being dead and choosing to reset and go back in, he's so much of your objective damage. Meanwhile, they're trying to go for Roche on his Vici Gaming. Phantom Lancer is still dead for 25 seconds. Would have a buyback, but obviously would hate to use it right here. Doom does not have his Doom either. Pops the BKB. Ori picks up the Aegis, though. Running after Lanham, at least going to kill him. Minus Storm active from Somnus. See a lot of damage. Minus Armor kicking into Ori. He's going to fall. Aegis bringing him back up. Somnus trying to get that Swarm kill. Going to sit on top of Ori once again. The Pulse Nova's active, but he just denies himself. So screw it. What's the point? Back down to 6 charges. So the Aegis essentially gets wasted right away. I'm guessing they still have the cheese. Yeah, Weaver picked up the cheese at least. And so making use of the Roshan. But really, again, continues to be the case of Leshrac. He's had such an uncomfortable game.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
And Razor going to push out bottom now. Doom has a gem picked up. Is that his? Well, X-Nova's, so it is the team's. He's going to see Tidehunter here. Doom not ready. Yeah, they're going to get it. He popped the shrine. He went back in to pop the shrine. They're going to stop him. And Tidehunter's going to fall. He does not. No, he will have a buyback. Oh, yeah, he's 4,000 gold almost saved. He's working on finishing a refresher. But now that'll be delayed. LGD almost kind of going to split pushing now, which feels a little odd to me. But without the Aegis, I mean, they're obviously not as comfortable just grouping up and deathballing into the base. And it goes back to, nor do they need to. Yes, the longer they delay things, the more farm Weaver is going to have, and maybe the Leshrac comeback, but still think the Phantom Lancer is going to ultimately get too ridiculous. Weaver. Again, they do not have a Doom. They used it earlier on Tidehunter. He also has the cheese. No, he doesn't actually. He used it. Okay. Or he must have given it off, actually. Oh, that time lapse. At the last second, can he actually escape? The Lincoln just popped. The Maledict misses. Meanwhile, Tidehunter dies completely elsewhere. The Death Ward, they are really chasing after him, man. The leash is up, but Paparazzi will ultimately escape. Fenrir, he manages to get out as well. But yeah, Ame, meanwhile, getting a solo kill middle lane onto Elder Titan. Thankfully, for the Radiant side, Weaver lives, because actually he did not have a buyback, did he? Wow, yeah, he would have been short of the buyback, and that could have been GG right there. Where did that cheese go? Okay, yeah, he did hand it off to Ori. Yeah, to clear that up, guys, Somnus is Maybe, or that's his former name, so sometimes I call him Maybe. I prefer to call players by the names that they are tagged up on, but when I was doing that in, I think it was the Perfect World Masters, I was getting called out by people like, that's Maybe, what an idiot, call him Maybe. It's like, I mean, if he wants to be called Maybe, I mean, that would be his name. You'd think, I don't know. But as a result, I kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, coin.
Phantom Lancer has his Orchid finished, alright. Huh, now he has a Qualifier queued up. What are the levels looking like? Razor and Phantom Lancer almost 25. Phantom Lancer is going to be the first one to get there. 30% critical strike. Pretty good. Razor. We'll see what he gets. Is the unstable current really good this game? Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. Leshrac, meanwhile, he's dead. Good old Doom. And he's dead for 60 seconds. So is Tidehunter. Tidehunter at least has a buyback, but the struggle bus continues for Ori. And now LGD going to try to capitalize, go right to the middle lane. The tier 3 tower already dead here.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Eye of the Storm active with that Ags effect.
Radiant's
So that middle lane just melts. Middle lane just melts. Lan M, he's going to end up dying too. He's dead for 60 now. Again, Tidehunter has a buyback with the Ravage. May have to just use it here soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Glimpse back onto Doom, but the whole team is there to help. Weaver, he's dropping. Does he have a buyback? I don't know if he would have a buyback right now, but he does manage to stay alive with the time lapse at least. However, the Rack's bottom now also going to fall.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And they just might as well go top now. So yeah, they're going to force that buyback out of Tidehunter. The last stand for Vici Gaming. You see Tidehunter actually buying a smoke even.
Radiant's top tower
Going to have to make a play. Ori going to charge in. He does have those. The Chi still pops a BKB. And the LGD just completely spreads out. Somnus does get glimpsed back in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Does he have another Eye of the Storm? He sure does. That's going to be a quick kill on Weaver. No time lapse this time. It was ready, but he couldn't get it off. And that should be it officially. He does not have a buyback. Fenrir is also being run down. Ori at least landed the stun. There's the Ravage, and they will take a Phantom Lancer as well as the Witch Doctor. Razor the double Ravage coming out from Young 11. The Ravage was stolen? No, he stole the Gush actually. But they do kill Razor, so hold your horses. Vici Gaming does manage to hold with a double Ravage from Young 11. They're also going to get Doom to top it off. Phantom Lancer did buy back to TP in bottom lane and start pushing it out. But Vici Gaming making a statement saying this game is not over yet. LGD on the verge of going to the main event of the StarLadder I-League Series minor tournament. And Vici Gaming giving up their hopes.
That should help.
Saying not just yet. Now here's the thing. Tidehunter, he will not have a Ravage for 100 more seconds. Weaver is up in 25 at least. But yeah, Vici Gaming, no Mega Creeps just yet. They still have the top, both of the top racks up, but they are playing like they almost are against Mega Creeps. They have to be a little bit desperate here. Maybe try to just go down a lane, perhaps, but they're going to find Phantom Lancer. If they manage to kill Phantom Lancer, no way. This would be a dieback. Oh, no. Ame running after. Can he maybe juke them somehow? Doppelganger in one. He's going to get it off. No, he didn't get it off. He didn't even cast it. I don't know if he's stunned or whatnot, but he goes down. That's dieback. 120 seconds. Fenrir did fall as well, but not a big deal. Okay, well, Phantom Lancer, and they know that, obviously. He did just buy back, so Vici Gaming definitely has an opening now.
Gold for my forward.
Yeah, Weaver almost finishing a Mjolnir. Actually gets the gem delivered to him. That was the gem formerly on the Dire side. LGD actually trying to make a smoke play here. Again, speaking of buyback situation, Weaver does not have one right now still. He's just committing to buying out items instead. Paparazzi. They know he's here. All LGD needs to do is just kind of hold them for the next 60 seconds, prevent them from actually pushing into the base.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Disruptor doing what he can to counter push. Not necessarily the greatest at that, but he's trying.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
All right, so they'll get the mid tier 2, and that's probably all they're going to get. They're checking Roshan. They're hoping Roshan was a fast spawn, but no, it's still going to be another 45 seconds, as we can see. That would have been really clutch. If it was a fast Roshan respawn, especially with the refresher The refresher shard. That could have been the game-winning move for Vici Gaming, but he's not. By the time he is up, Phantom Lancer will also be ready. So that opening, unfortunately, not there. But there's still, again, there is still hope that that's what matters. As long as you're in the game, still got that hope. Tidehunter picks up a Shadow Blade even to more so help with that initiation. He does have double Ravage ready to go. Ooh, double damage route, and Roshan's up in 5 seconds. If they check that especially. If they scout right now, they're not doing it though. Phantom Lancer, he is 25, so he has a crit strike, of course. Let's take a look at that real quickly. Unstable current interval, so he did end up going that over the attack speed.
Is a great conductor.
Constant purge, and the added damage as a result. So yeah, third Roshan is up. They're smoking right into them. BKB pop AFY right off the bat, as well as Chalice. And he's going to run after Leshrac, who did get doomed. Got his BKB up. Doesn't really matter, though. Although I guess it will prevent stuns from happening on him. And he will be able to walk away, walk off the Doom, and ultimately survive. Glimpse back on a Witch Doctor. Vici Gaming does not want to really overcommit to this. They're going to use one Ravage on a Witch Doctor. Static Storm stops a bit of the follow-up. Oh, wait, that was their own Static Storm. Oh, no, that was stolen? I'm guessing that was stolen. Anyways, well, that was their own. Never mind. Witch Doctor goes down, though. They thought they might have been engaging into them, but he does have another Ravage, remember. Young 11 on top of them. He's going to use the second Ravage right there. Doom's actually dropping to this. He'll go down. Somnus, though, with his BKB. The Link is up, doing plenty of damage. Young 11 manages to get away. Leshrac, however, falls in the midst of it. Disruptor goes down. Len M going to go for the Echo Stomp. Somnus doesn't care that that BKB is still doing work. He did get the stun on a Rubik, though, and Weaver's going to be able to pick him off as a result. Down goes Utter Titan. Buyback immediately on him. And when it's all said and done, just a lot of damage to the support he cast around. Because Leshrac was also picked off. Yeah, they definitely know Roshan's up by now, but can't feel the most comfortable doing it just yet. Although they also know Ravage is on cooldown for sure. Both Ravages.
Why not?
The Razor, okay, he ended up getting the refresher. Another 2,800 gold even already saved up, but got the refresher, so that Eye of the Storm is just going to be up pretty much all the time, it seems like. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically could just keep it up. Well, not necessarily. That'll be a long-lasting Eye of the Storm. So again, going inside the Roshan pit. Ooh, Weaver Shikuchi just in time. Level 25 is pretty important for him, too. I'm guessing he's going to go the movement speed. FY lifts him up. Ame. Ooh, that was close. Ame was running in, ready to go on a Weaver. Could not necessarily catch, though. Weaver, he does have a buyback this time around. But they're committing to Roshan. Refresher shard in there. Obviously, Vici Gaming does not just want to give this up for free. Ravage in 20 seconds. And at this rate, Ravage should be up, actually. Roshan's taking a little bit too long. They have the Earth Splitter on top of that.
Dire are scanning.
All right, so Ravage number one's up. The second one, 28 more seconds. Very, very slow Roshan. It's a good old standoff here. Now we have both teams just do not want to overcommit to the ledge. However, LGD is the one doing a little bit of damage to Roshan in the meantime. There is vision for the Radiant side in the Roshan area. Paparazzi kind of going in. Here we go. Ravage number one going to be coming out on top of the Static Storm. They do catch Witch Doctor. He's getting low at least. There's the Earth Splitter in the midst of it as well. Ame. He's dropping about half-life himself, trying to sit on top of Ori. BKB is activated, going after Young 11 now. Buyback on a Weaver who did die. right off the bat in that fight. He's going to be rejoining the team. Somnus, though, running after that Weaver once again. That would be a dieback. He's barely surviving against Ame. Ame, Spear Lance is going to be able to finish him off. No, he manages to somehow survive as the second Ravage comes out, and Razor has to buy back now. You see Roshan, he's still not dead just yet. It is fairly low. Vici Gaming wants to finish it off, but now Razor coming back in with his second life. And Weaver not having a buyback. He's just so scared to overcommit right now. But a great Echo Stop on a couple of heroes. Razor included as well as a Phantom Lancer. Doom running back in. Vernal Blade active on Lashrak. The Shivas. Plasma Field. They are going to be going on to Young 11. He's in a bad spot. He will probably end up falling here at the end. Yep, he's going to end up burning down to that Inferno Blade. You look at the base, meanwhile. They lost one Tier 4 tower already. So while that whole fight was happening, they lose a Tier 4 tower. More advantage for LGD. They're going to go back into the Roshan pit. Buyback on Tidehunter. He really does not want to give this up. He might just blink in and try to steal it. He's going to go for it. Here we go. The clash of the Roshan pit. Perhaps the final fight of the game right now. Young 11, he's a beast right now. Somnus, he's the one that picked up the Aegis, by the way. BKB active. Young 11 will go down. That's a dieback on him. He's dead for 2 minutes. As now you see, he's trying to kite away. That's not going to work. To the link. 183 damage for Razor stolen. Going after Disruptor. The purge is constantly happening every 2 seconds, I believe. As well, Lan M, Kinetic Field will keep Razor away at least. And Weaver also barely survived on top of that. Again, the Shikuchi movement speed kicking in now of the plus 200. Disruptor, though, he doesn't have Shikuchi. He's going to be run down. Ori's manages to get the kill on Razor, as the Aegis will bring him right back up. But you could tell lacking the damage, mainly because Paparazzi seems like he's just constantly playing so safe because he kind of has to. Ame's going to run in, Landon will fall, and the Ancient's die, and that should be it officially. LGD going to go to the minor that is the StarLadder I-League Season number 4, as they're going to qualify with a 2-0 series victory over Vici Gaming. LGD, they're definitely a team to look out for in 2018. They made it to the all 3 finals of these qualifiers currently going on. They lost in the first one. They win this one, and they have one more to happen. We'll see what happens in that one eventually. But against Vici Gaming right here, they take the series 2-0. Both games very entertaining. You know, I was sure we were going to get a great series. I honestly lean towards Vici Gaming being the favorites going into it, but this series alone especially really shows the power of this new LGD roster. And again, a team out of China, yet another team out of China. This region just continues to be so interesting to me because, hell, you could talk about VGJ Thunder also looking very strong lately. Vici Gaming looking very good. LGD Gaming, obviously you still have Newbie up there, so LFY's up there. This is just always such a competitive region and just continues to be the case moving forward here. But that officially is going to do it for game number 2. And again, the series, LGD does indeed take it, advancing on to the minor events. So big congratulations to them. I'm sure they're excited. Vici Gaming coming up short. We'll have to wait for another qualifier. And speaking of that, actually, these 3 qualifiers, I think they were invited to one, if I'm not mistaken. They were invited to the Bucharest Major, so they are going to be going to that on an invite. But yeah, they do not qualify for this or the ESL Major as well. So still going to be busy. This broadcast, though, we are going to be wrapping up. That will do it, our Chinese region. I take that back. They did also get invited to ESL 1 Katowice, so they're actually going to both of the upcoming majors, is Vici Gaming. This was just a matter of whether or not they were going to qualify for the minor. And again, they do come up short, so yeah, I was double-checking that. But yeah, they did get a direct invite spot. Anyways, going to be wrapping up the broadcast here. Again, my name is Breaky CPK. Want to thank you for tuning in, as always, and look forward to the next broadcast I do. Currently nothing scheduled just yet, but I'm sure as more qualifiers continue to happen on throughout these coming weeks, there'll be more to come. So shout out to everyone tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter and Facebook as well, at BreakyCPK, leaving feedback. And also quickly, I do what I call a daily recap series on my YouTube channel. If you go to BreakyCPK YouTube channel, again, if you also follow me on Twitter, I make a post every day about it. But I do a daily recap every single day. It ranges anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how much there is to talk about. So I try to make it a good resource, good content piece to see what happened within the last 24 hours in the competitive Dota 2 scene. So feel free to check that out if you would like. There you go. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. congratulations one more time to LGD Gaming.